What is up, YouTube? So today I am back on the mats. I got two rolls for you. The first no gi and the second one is in the gi. And I apologize in advance, man. It was a lot of leg locks in this first roll here, so I'm probably gonna be messing up a lot of the names of the entries and stuff like that. But right here, he kind of got underneath me, and we ended up in a leg lock. It's like similar to the 50-50, but I'm sure it's not the 50-50, but something close to it. And now I'm just fighting that top hand, so that he can't get his hands clasped together to finish the ankle lock, but he did. And obviously, once I get to that point where I'm just fighting his top hand, I messed up 3, 4, 5, 6 steps ago. So now I try a little lateral movement. I'm trying to get my right leg in between his legs, but he did a good job of maintaining that butterfly hook with his left foot. And then I think he turns this into a sweep. So right now I'm just, because I just got, submitted with an ankle lock, I'm trying to keep my ankles kind of far back. And he used that to, the fact that my ankles were so far back, he just turned that into a sweep. He ended up on top. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but I think he was a purple belt. And I guess, maybe it's obvious to some people he was just working on his foot locks. But again, I found myself in another bad position. I'm on top, but he clearly has my left foot or left ankle isolated, and I had to tackle again. Again, I'm just kind of just fighting that top arm of his. And, again, once I get to that position, I messed up a long time ago. So once I'm fighting that top arm of his, he's like 85-90% of the way complete as far as a submission. So now I'm like, all right, I got 2 submissions. Let me try to create some scrambles and maybe end up in a good position. So I anticipated that roll, and I kind of got a good head and arm choke here. But he did a good job of kind of scooting away. And I think once he scoots away, yeah, he trapped my top arm. So my left arm there, he trapped it and then rolled, because I didn't have anything to post with at that point. And he got a sweep out of that. And I think he's going to go to, he went to knee on belly here in a second. I kind of, usually when somebody try to get you in that north-south like he did, if you get on your side, you're pretty safe. So he decided to switch to knee on belly / the mount. And again, he's looking for another leg entry. Boom, he drops right into it. Caught me off guard. Literally every single leg lock entry, it caught me totally off guard. I wasn't anticipating it. And even if I was, I don't have an answer for it. I'm going to be honest. So he got another tap right there on the ankle lock. So now I'm really, really anticipating the ankle locks. So again, I'm trying to create a scramble, rolling, getting my feet out of the way. Boom, I jump to the other side. And again, I'm looking for that head and arm choke. But he did a good job of stopping me from getting to the opposite side with his left foot. And he sweeps me and turns that into a mounted guillotine. I think my arm was in on that one. So mounted arm in guillotine. You see me smiling here. I'm just learning, man. It's like, I love it. That's the good thing about jiu-jitsu, is even when you lose, you learn something and can take something away from it. So right here, I think I dove kind of for a Kimura, and you see me kind of jump out with my legs wide open. I was hoping that I can land in some sort of triangle, either a traditional triangle or like an inverted triangle or something like that. But he did a good job of getting one arm, actually both arms out, because in the triangle you want one arm in, one arm out. So again, he falls back and he's got my right leg isolated. And again, I don't have an answer to it. And in my opinion, the answer should have been given a whole lot sooner, way before he fell back on my ankle and had that one foot isolated. And right here, I think the match ends. Yeah, so that was the first roll. So this is the second roll here in the gi. I was rolling with a brown belt. Again, a lot of fun, a lot of learning. So right here, he starts. He kind of pulls guard, and he has that knee shield in front of me. So in my blue belt mind, I'm thinking, okay, it's basically like a half guard. Let me try and do a knee slice. He did a good job of getting that underhook though, and then he turns that underhook into a sweep. His body kind of just disappears from behind me, so I didn't have anything to fall back on, and he just pulled me back right into a Dars. And I know that he's trying to get his left leg over the top of me to finish that Dars, so I'm kind of fighting to scoop my hips back, but he kind of just jumped his whole body on the top and finished the Dars from the mount, and I had to tap. So I'm getting right back into it. So we reset. Again, he's kind of playing bottom, and I noticed a lot. Well, he talked to me a little bit after the roll. He likes to get that overhook. So on his left hand side, he gets an overhook on me, and you can kind of do a lot. It's like a whole series pretty much. Once you get that overhook, maybe it's after we reset after this one, he'll start going to that overhook. But right here, he got a sweep, and I caught myself right here. I don't know why I still have him in that headlock. I'm asking to be armbarred, but he pushes it off his head, and he goes to is that an armbar? No, it looks like he's trying to set up a bow and arrow choke. So I'm kind of semi-familiar with the bow and arrow choke, and I know he's trying to grab my left leg, so I kind of kick that leg out of the way, and he transitions right to a regular armbar, I think, right here. He's going to kick his right leg over my head in a second. Or does he go for the armbar? I forget. Oh, looks like he just transitions to side control. He goes to side control here. He blocks my hip. And at the same time, he pins down my left arm. So my left arm is pinned to the ground. And he transitions right up into the Kimura. And I kind of defend it by grabbing my hip. I'm sorry, not my hip, my thigh. And then he sits back for an armbar here. I think he's going to finish the armbar right here. Yeah, I mean, it's not a life and death situation. It's open mat. I didn't let him extend it all the way back. I know that's kind of where he was going with it, but I tapped before. So right here, he was just showing me how to kind of get out of that Kimura situation. Just some advice. So we reset, and again, he's got that. His left knee is in like a knee shield position, and I'm trying to go just for like a regular pass. I'm trying to push his right knee down and kind of just turn that corner, but I wasn't able to turn the corner. He hooked me with his left leg over the top and kind of got me back into the half guard. I guess he's in half guard now. So right here is what I'm talking about the overhook. He got the overhook and the opposite side collar, so he can sweep me to either side right now. But I did an okay job of keeping my balance. I posted out with my right hand, and then since he talked to me a little bit afterwards. Since he couldn't get the sweep, he just turned it right into a kind of cross collar choke with the arm in. We got kind of close to the camera here, but yeah, that was the last submission, I think. Yeah, I'm gassed here. Oh yeah, so that was the end of that match. So we kind of just talked a little bit. He gave me some pointers. But again, I just want to thank everybody for watching. That's my Instagram right there, BJiuJitsuTV. And